Shalom, guys. Peace to you. I hope that you're doing well. Today is Thursday, December the 5th. It's 10:19 a.m. in Kansas City, Missouri, USA. And happy birthday if it's your birthday. Happy anniversary if it's an anniversary. If you are able to help with it. So if you're brand new, I've been stranded at a hotel for over a year and a half. I'm dealing with leadership being cruel to me without a cause, without a reason. There's a scam going on around some things that they've done to me. I'm dealing with a murderer. I'm dealing with only God Almighty as my shield and my buckler that has kept me still breathing. And I trust and believe that God's going to get the glory at the end of this nonsense is going on. I've learned how to just have to live with the minimum. I do my laundry in the sink by shampoo packets from here in the hotel room. I most of the time just eat flour and water, a pancake every day. Somebody thinks they can control me because they want to get away with some things that they've done to me, and it's illegal what's going on here. It's illegal. It's cruelty. I'm a human being that breathes breath. I've done nothing to no one. They picked a fight with me. I get up and I pick right freaking back because I'm not going to lay down and let somebody think that they can do what they're doing to me and think that that's okay, because it's not. I'm in great need. I tried this week to contact a couple of organizations, and as always got nowhere. I'm at the mercy of people that have the spirit of the living God on the inside to help. And so if you are able to help a person that's literally being treated so wrong, then my information's down below. I have just a little bit of flour left to eat, probably less than that. I had 3 pancakes yesterday. That's all I had to eat. That's about, like I said, 90% of the time, unless somebody comes through to help me with a little bit more groceries than that, then I will put it towards getting a little bit like eggs and cheese to have some calcium and stuff like that. I've lost a tooth out of malnutrition. My hair is thinning out, and these people, whoever they are, they need to go sit inside of a pit in the dark and not be given nothing to eat until they are literally bones, skin and bone, and then they get executed at the end of it, or just die like that. I don't know. They need the most horrific torture done to them for what they are doing to me. They have no right. There's something going on. When I do certain things to my phone, immediately I get this phone call that says healthcare that comes across. There's something to that. If there's any upright enforcement at all on my platform listening to me in any way, shape, or form, I need that checked out. There's something to that. God told me yesterday when I was reading last night, I believe somebody is using healthcare benefits from something on me that is illegal, because there's no way for that to be. Every time I do something with my phone, boom, it's something to do with them shooting a phone call to me. Does something with my phone, I guess. I don't know what they're doing and what the cleverness of that is about, but these people need to be checked out. I want them in jail, folks. I don't care who they are, what their title is. I don't care. I'm hurting. My birthday was on the 2nd, and I literally sat here by myself. On Thanksgiving, I sat by myself. I've been by myself. This here has been going on for the last year and a half. I was working and building my money up to get me my own place, and I went into a place of business, and that business was asking me if I wanted to do something with inside their business, and it would have helped me with my actual work that I was doing at that time. And so they were like, well, just take 15 minutes to get this to go through. And something crazy happened while I was at that place of business. Even the person was like, this has never happened before. It was just a big freaking thing. They ended up calling me and saying that they wanted my social security number. And I was just like, I already put it in your little pad here, everything. I said, I'm not giving it to you. I said, I'll re-enter it on your system, but I'm not giving it to you. They wouldn't have it that way. It was a scam. There's something that's connected to me where people have done some stuff with me. And shortly after that, after I had went into that place of business to have because I was getting my brakes fixed. I think it was my brakes that time around. I had literally just came off of the freeway, and my whole front end came off. And on one side of my vehicle, I was just like, oh my God. That was the second time something's happened to my vehicle when it was messed with. I tried taking it one time before, and it was just like literally act like it was just, I don't know, it was making the most ferocious sound in the front end, the ball bearings and stuff. I took it in, and the guy was like, no, nothing's wrong with it. And clearly something was freaking wrong with it. I had a fit about it, and they finally fixed it. But these people think it's okay to put people on the road and to kill you as well. This actually is not just my story. It becomes your story, folks. It becomes your story, because that's a mass murderer. And then after that happened, it was towed in to be fixed. When it got picked up from that situation that took off, it still was making noise, and I just happened to have somebody's phone number to call. It was a person that had to have my number because they were ordering something for me from another business. And so I just happened to call that person because I don't know anybody, because my family's either been blackmailed or they're behind this. I don't really know. Or they're dead now. I don't really know. And this person came to look up underneath the vehicle right after it had gotten out of the shop. And he said most of those parts that are new are on the opposite side. And then the part that really needed to be fixed, it was just placed back together. And so that should literally, I mean, you got teenagers, some people got teenagers on the highway driving and stuff like that. I'm dealing with some people think they can just snap me off and wipe their face, and because whatever they've done with my projects, my music, the industry has my music, my inheritance, whatever the crap that people are doing with the healthcare thing. I don't know, but that's a scam. It's a fraudulent thing. I called the FBI not too long ago and thought I was finally getting somewhere with them, and some stupid crazy happened on the phone with them. You talk about people being nuts, folks. People not wanting people to know what they've done in their positions. You are not a position anywhere in the earth being that way. You are foul, and you are a wrong choice for that position. Obviously, you got some crazy on the inside of you and what you're doing to me in this city, in this town, whatever. However, whoever's bending somebody to do some type of crazy, it's illegal stuff, folks. I'm hurt. I just got a couple of more days of shelter, and then I'm here again having to call out and say I need help. And I need food. I need a rescue team. On my birthday, somebody sent me like 3 or 4 dozens of roses here. I put them in the trash. It's like, because I've given my actual address. I'm at 4301 North Corrington Avenue in Kansas City, Missouri, at the extended stay. I have been literally broken down here. And I don't care. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I need help. I don't have no one to call. Nothing. It's somebody sent me flowers here for my birthday. It's just stupidness. It's like, you're going to spend all that money for flowers. You know I'm stranded here, broke down, in danger, need help, need some people to get off of the street. Whoever's doing this crap, they need to get in jail, because it actually puts you also in danger as a society of people. And you want to send stupid flowers, you piece of nutcase? I put them in the trash. That's ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. I need some people to get up, please, with the spirit of the living God of uprightness, and come and get me, help me, and let us get some people out of the way, folks. That's in society, that's dangerous to people. They're nothing but freaking animals at this point. They're brute, animalistic zoo people is what they freaking are. I put my hope and trust in the Most High God, Yah, Jehovah, the maker of heaven and earth. Daniel 2:20 is jumping out here, and it says, "Blessed is the name of Jehovah forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changes the times and the season, and he removes kings." And somebody in some type of a position needs to be so uprooted and chopped to smithereens and go to the pit where Lucifer's going to meet them. It says, and God uproots and removes kings, and he sets up kings, and he gives wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. He reveals deep secret things in darkness, because light dwells with him. It says, all they that devour Jacob shall be devoured. And I know who I am in the earth realm. And some of this is prophecy going on. And the Most High, if you belong to the Most High, and you're a part of who Jacob's king is, which is Jehovah, God gives us a promise. Any person that tries to devour us in any way, shape, or form, God's saying you will be devoured. So you go ahead and play your little games, folks, and think you're going to try to do something, but God's going to avenge for any blood that takes place for any person that's been in the household of God Almighty. You will be devoured for it. You'll be eaten alive, and may it be the most torturous, nasty thing on you. We have promises. All they that devour Jacob shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoiled thee, he's talking to us, they that spoiled us, they're going to become a spoil. All that prey upon thee will become a prey. I'll give them for a prey, God says. Most High says, I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal your wounds, saith Jehovah, because they called you an outcast, saying, well, this is Zion, and no man seeks after Zion. Behold, I will bring the captivity of Jacob's tent, and have mercy upon his dwelling places. Thank you, Musa. I needed to hear that, because I literally sat here this morning in my tears, in my prayer with God, crying over this nonsense. It's just like, where are you, God? How long do I have to sit here like this with these freaking nasty, disgusting, filthy maggots? I'm hurt. This is Nebuchadnezzar. There is a leadership involved in this nonsense. That's crazy. That's filthy, demonic, and crazy, and have lost their head. This goes back to Nebuchadnezzar, who really, he was ruling over the whole world in his era of time. But it is some type of big time leadership, and it keeps coming out in wording, a powerful ruler. But this person is crazy that I'm dealing with. They're crazy. It says, when his heart was lifted up and his mind hardened in pride, he was disposed of his kingly throne, and they took his glory from him, and he was driven from the sons of men, and his heart was made like a beast. And I'm dealing with people like this. Nobody in their right mind, folks, does this kind of stuff and don't even care about society. And my question is why is it happening? Why did any of it even happen in the first place? It says that he became like a beast. Got the mark of the beast on him. And his dwelling was with wild asses. And they fed him grass like an oxen. And his body was wet with dew from heaven, until he knew that the Most High God Elohim, he's the one who ruled from the king in the kingdom of men. And he'll appoint over it whomever he will. And somebody got a power trip out here thinking that, I guess they run in the world and know God is what I'm going to say here. And that's pride to God. God will do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. And somebody's already turned into this freak. And God's going to let them stay here like a freaking beast until they realize that God's the one ruling in the heavens. Says that a little that a righteous man has is better than riches of many wicked. That's right. Even though I'm eating a pancake every day, I'd rather have my righteousness than all this nonsense in the earth realm. You can't take any of that with you when you leave the earth. And the fact of the matter is, everybody's going to die someday. It's a reality. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arm of the wicked shall be broken. Jehovah upholds the righteous. Thank you, Jehovah. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against Jehovah. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of Jehovah. He that oppresses the poor to increase his riches. Meaning, if you've got talent, and that's what's happened to me. They've taken my music, and then they went and increased their riches on it. And somebody given to the rich out here. God says, he that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that gives to the rich, they'll come to want. They'll be like a beast out here. They'll be like a beast out here. Disgusting. Ain't nothing to be proud of with this filth bag energy out here. I need help. And if you have the living God on the inside of you, and it is in your power, God tells us, he gives us commandment to relieve burdens from people. I've always been a giver, and it really sucks being on the side of having to ask for help. Not that I've never had to ask for help before, but not like this. 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 Especially when you got up every day and you worked and you busted your butt for 10 to 12 hours a day and this nonsense. And then you're down to $0 because somebody's crazy out here. God's going to avenge for me. So the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. If somebody thinks that they're going to try to do a bribe today, and you take a bribe in any way, shape, or form, and you know that this money coming to you in a wicked type of a way to go do something because somebody's out here preparing their horse for a battle. You go ahead and prepare a horse for the battle, you piece of nutcase. You are a wicked individual. And anybody that takes some shiny money to go do something wicked, God says you will be cut off from him. Don't you ever think that your prayer's ever going to be heard. You'll go to hell afterwards. That makes you twice dead. That makes you twice dead. So there it is, preparing the horse for battle, the chariot. All right, well, this is a battle energy, and there's the King Nebuchadnezzar, the emperor energy is coming out. He also represents war. This word is boiling with pride. What did it say? When his heart was lifted up and his mind hardened in pride. That word in the pictograph in the tarot represents boiling with pride. You go right on ahead. Jehovah Elohim is going to say it. He's going to bring it out because Jehovah don't lie on this platform, and he never will. He loves his people. King of Swords is coming out here. You also have the World card, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, which goes to lack and stuff like that, and the Two of Cups. And remember last night when we were reading, nobody was in unity. Everybody was playing everybody. And if you're upright in this war, having to do whatever in an upright way to play the wicked party to get the upper hand, and God's with you. God's with you. There's a little spy out here. Well, you go ahead and spy some things out. God's got spies in the kingdom as well. Something about a protection energy is out here as well. And there's somebody trying to block messages out here. If you're blocking them for upright purposes, and God will be with you for it. If obviously people have been trying to block things. My birthday was the other day, and I have another platform. It's got over 9,200 people on it, and only just a couple people said happy birthday to me. That's a freaking lie. Because people that are upright will be kind in the earth and things like that. People knowing that I'm sitting here hurting and needing shelter, needing food, needing a rescue team, and people up here in some big shot place trying to do something very heinous. Why? Because somebody took my music. They oppress me for their own increase in the industry. And may the industry that does not do the right thing be shunned by all the community, and nobody ever buy any tickets for anything, because y'all are filth. May there be no honor there. You'll hear my prayer unless they do what's right out here, because that's craziness. It's craziness. Something about ending something. This is like, hold on a minute. Let me see what this word is here. So this word goes to a demon There is a demon out here. Somebody's infiltrated with them with pride. Somebody's a filthy demon. Infested beast. So the pictograph language is a demon out here. Well, anyway, you go ahead and be a demon. Oh, we cast out demons. We're not moved by them at all. Look, somebody rides the whore. Somebody rides the beast out here. Somebody rides the beast. This Queen of Wands could be an Aries. I don't know. Real strong. You also have any fixed sign would be out here with the World card. And then you've got Cancer and Sagittarius out here as well. There is a great big stubbornness, especially with that King of Swords here as well. Show me this Six of Pentacles, please. So there is somebody coming today through this door, like God said last night on that great big reading where everybody was playing, everybody wearing masks. And they are going to try to pour on the waterworks with an I'm sorry on a job site, because a business and a marriage was there, and somebody's riding a whore at work. Somebody riding a freaking whore at work, man. And there's a plot out here attached to this matter out here. And so this money being given is to pay for the whore. Or to let them do something where a vehicle is concerned on some matter. There's travel stuff going on out here around something. Or you work for a trucking company or some type of delivery energy could be out here. I mean, there's a boss figure energy here, given what we read for last night. But this is fishy and nasty. This is the pictograph of the sperm. And this word right here goes to a judge. You could work for the law. Or somebody's judge, or there's a judge out here. There's a husband. This goes, ninth house goes back to the husband. There's a combination out here. Just personally, the way I pick it apart also makes the word for a lawyer. And so somebody works for the law, and you got a judge and a lawyer up involved in some type of nasty, beastie something going on out here in a matter. And somebody's fishy and trying to say I'm sorry, but they're not. This is a card of returning. Let's heal something, but they're not. It's freaking backwards. It's going to cause a war. If you have some type of a connection where the law is concerned, where a lawyer and a judge is out here, where somebody's got access to this Emperor energy, there's something going on with sex with it. Or they're calling the whore up or something like that with the connection. There's plots out here, and we already know it. And they are wearing a mask. They don't give a rip about you, and they do want you to secretly, physically exchange with these pentacles here. And they could have great big breasts as well. The Two of Pentacles, for me, because the word the other direction goes to breast. There's a word out here that goes to breast, and so this could look like, you know, somebody's bouncy, stupid, nasty breast. Somebody's a whore out here, folks. Somebody's a freaking whore out here. Or maybe they don't have no breast at all. Maybe it's fake. I don't know. But the word breast is out here. So either they have big breasts or they stuff them with socks. I don't really know. I don't really know. There's the Six of Pentacles again. There is somebody trying to get their balance or going back and forth, or they've already been approached for this. Hey, because last night it came out and said, I'm tired of waiting. And this is like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're fixing to get involved in something where you're going to you're going to be reduced. If you are in some big shot place, folks, something's already been cut off here around some nonsense. And somebody's already approached you to, hey, baby, come back or do something for me, or we're in this, something's happened already in some matter for whatever the reason why they're there. Somebody's fixing to get reduced from a great big position to a freaking beast until you realize that God's out here, the ones that's going to do something out here in a matter, is what he's saying. And somebody wants somebody to go devour somebody that belongs to God Almighty. So those of you who are walking uprightly, you got a hidden enemy out here today, like I do, trying to do some stuff because there's prophecy going on. But God says, I'm gonna give them to be devoured. I'm gonna make them be a prey, and they're gonna have to run, but they ain't gonna get away because I'm gonna devour them. So you all just go ahead and play your little stupid game. God's gonna cut you to smithereens. God's gonna cut you to smithereens. He's on our side, not yours. So this is a secret physical exchange and getting your balance and what do I do, or jumping in bed with a freaking whore and trading something and doing some nonsense. Could be a fire situation out here as well going on, because it comes out all the time. Show me this Emperor. Archangel Michael is out on this Emperor. Yeah, this is for you to take those 2 cups. This is somebody has bitter crying over spilt milk. They want to heal it, but it's fishy, folks. It's a lie. We already know it is a lie. The dragon's out here. Take those 2 cups, baby. Please. Please, baby. Please. And that's exactly what's been coming out. It has been contemplated. We already know it. We already know it. Queen of Cups is underneath that. 8 of Cups. You better walk away from that. There's the Wheel. Okay. This combination does go back to somebody sets up in a real high place. It's right here. You can't get any higher than that energy, for God to bring out that he's dealing with somebody in this realm, setting up in a great big place, fixing to be reduced to a freaking beast once he gets on top of that beast. Whatever crap it is. But Archangel Michael appears here twice, and he fights against the devil and his angels. So God's going to protect. He stands for the people of God. He don't stand for nobody else but the people of God that keep the commandments of God and that love God with all their heart, with all their strength, with all their soul. He don't stand for nobody else in the earth realm. But this has been contemplated, and somebody is trying to check something out here and do some stuff. So either you're doing it for upright purposes and you're going to get this freaking beast chopped up. I don't know. If there's something going to end out here in some type of a way, shape, or form. Either you're going to get a victory or it's going to cost you something. 4 of Pentacles. This is about greed and money and stuff like that. And somebody got some type of stupidness on. There's a grudge. What's your grudge about? You just got a grudge against God. That's literally what it's about. But this is a root of evil out here when 4 of Pentacles comes, because it is greed. It's a deadly sin, meaning you'll go to hell for that nonsense. This is a work matter. This is going on at your job or somebody's work or boss or something like that. There is something out here. They are lying to you, and they do probably want you to thieve something because you got some type of whatever, or help me be a thief type of energy. But again, God's going to reduce you, folks. God's going to reduce you in this matter out here. It's really stupid and crazy that anybody would even think that they could show up that way. You deal with somebody who's infested with a demon out here, man. What's hidden here, please? But I guess you can't say no to the demon. Then I guess you go ahead and be infiltrated and be like a legion and let God just throw you over into the sea like a freaking pig. Because you're dead anyway there. Show me what's hidden here, please. The fish in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. That's finances. Something by water could be here attached to something. Again, let him throw you out into the sea. The demon out here. Remember the man at the tombs when Christ walked by him and he said, "What's your name?" And he said, "Legions," because there was many demons inside that person. There's a demon out here. And they begged to go into the pigs. They couldn't go into anything clean. They had to go into an unclean animal because demons are unclean. And they ran off the cliff and went into the sea and they drowned. So you just get somebody going to drown here in the stuff. They're going to drown here in the stuff. There's the tomb. The tomb is here. Well, anyway, it ain't a good deal. It's a perversion. Somebody thinks somebody's their friend, or you are. If you're upright friend, this is a good news card. It's a protection. But a dog takes you back to a Jezebel spirit, and Jezebel wants to control and attack and all that nonsense. But the dog also can trace you back if you do. If you understand spiritually speaking, it takes you back to a prostitute. And there's a whore out here, whether male or female prostitute. There's prostitute out here. There's a perverted nonsense going on out here around somebody's husband at work. A judge is out here, or something legal is going to come out of it, or already is around it, and stuff like that. Anyway, they're in the hidden space. It's some death matters out here to catch this, whether it's spiritual death or natural death. It's awaiting. Oh, there's the flowers. They're in the trash. They ain't worth nothing. There's the blockage and the enemy. Oh, they are here. They're in the hidden space. You kook. Don't care nothing about you. We command that. We command that mountain to be removed. Our God is the one that's in control, not you, King Nebuchadnezzar. What else is out here? There's gifts out here, but they're upside down. So there was a baby out here between this person and this demon. Then it was, there's a baby. It showed so the other day with that emperor. There was a hidden relationship and a baby was out there and there was luxury everywhere. This person had a child with this idiot, and they think they can still come back in because there was a child between this baby. Type of energy, I guess, for somebody's case. For a lot of cases, they murdered the child. It was aborted because abortion came out, and the damaged rune on abortions come out of the rune bag the other day with it as well. And so you're at a new beginning. If you're not done with the child, for some of your cases, this is a new beginning. The sperm is here. You could also get pregnant out of this ordeal. Somebody's married out here. Somebody married out here. But use your wisdom. So there is communication. If this is upright communication for you, then something looks positive for you. God's going to be on your side out here. He could never fail us, folks. He could never fail us. So there's the wife stepping out. So somebody's wife is a whore out here. Okay, well, somebody's wife's a whore. Messing around with the boss or something. Somebody else is also married out here. This is somebody's wife that's stepping out. She does have a baby on her lap here as well. And this, again, you better use your wisdom here, because there's rigidness going to come out of this. This is a manipulation going on. It is. It's a plot for whatever they just use this emperor energy, this judge, or the judge is the one doing it, or it could be a female judge, whoever's who. They're just using the situation for their own gain for something. They're caught up in something out here. There's something obviously legal going on out here with it. This is a guilty card. They know they're guilty. This is also a younger woman. So somebody's younger wife is out here. Every time we look at this emperor, I'm surprised it didn't show up. That Knight of Wands will come out on it 90% of the time on my table. And there'd be a great big age difference here with this emperor energy. And so you'd have a much older person and a much younger person out here attached to something that's going on. This is a temptation. This is a younger woman, and they're married, and this is also a guilty, and they're guilty in something. Or your kid is guilty in something, or somebody's kid is, there's looting out here. Well, again, they want to hit up somebody in some type of a position, okay, to oppress somebody, to increase their riches. I got your connection here. Open up to me. I give you the sex. You do whatever you need to do to get into whatever you need to. Put blockages somewhere because I think I got an enemy, or I want to be protected from going to jail for something. That's what's out here. But that Two of Cups came out in the reverse, and they do want somebody getting unity. It's perverted out here. Pick through my hands, Most High. Keep them blocked, Most High God. Take your fist and take that ditch by the hair and pounce them on the ground and beat their little nasty face up, because they ain't cute at all what they're doing to somebody. They're filthy. Whoever they think they are. Somebody got a poker face on. Like I said, it's all a freaking lie. They wearing masks. Somebody knows what you're doing as well, because last night, both sides, the other party knows what somebody's trying to do, and they're willing to play your little game, and you're going to get trapped. You're going to get trapped in something. But you go ahead if you think you're all that bag chips, because pride will say, nah, I got this thing. No. God said you're going to be reduced to nothing like an animal. And you'll get your little piece of grass, I guess, every day until you understand who the Most High is and how He runs the kingdom from the heavens to be upright, not this crap. You're out of order. Somebody's out of order here. Most High says, behold, I come suddenly, and something's going to happen to somebody. Just like that, you open up this nonsense. Just like that, you are reduced. Your position's gone. Your honor's gone. That's nasty things out here. Both parties be cut to smithereens on some nonsense going on out here. There's third parties are just trying to work. They're trying to get somebody to work against the third party on something out here. It's disgusting. God says he comes suddenly and his reward's going to be with him, and he's going to reward every man according to his work. And so whatever you're working on out here, don't look good, because we got guiltiness out here. Somebody's wishing you'd approach him and talk. Yeah, whatever. We got the rain. That's right. The day that it rained. I wrote that song. ShannanEHensley, a 54-year-old woman, wrote that song. It don't belong to Rachel. It don't belong to the music industry. It don't belong to any person involved in it. However you got the thing. I don't care who you are. What you did sexually to get my stuff. I don't give a rip what and who you are. You're a freaking beast is what you are. Don't care what your names are out here. Robin, I don't care who you are. Lori, I don't care who you are. A construction worker, a worker, there will be prison out here, because God's going to make sure somebody goes to prison. A stalker, it's right here at the present time is here. We're not afraid of. Piece of stupid is what you are. You chose to be some type of creep out here on somebody's life. You will pay the price for this. There will be justice for it. Medical. Yeah, like I said. So providence, a jurisdiction of a responsibility of a judge or a lord. The word judge is out here. Are you upright, judge? It says wrath kills the foolish man and envy slays the silly one. This is silly stuff, and people are going to get slayed for it by God. Something connected with the rodeo. Well, they're sounding up their horses, Most High, like you said. The safety is of you alone. They trying to secure something out here, and you ain't safe there, folks. Look, you get mixed up with this, you're not going to be safe. God's not going to protect you. He's going to devour you in it, because somebody's messing with the people of God out here with it. So looking looking towards something or someone of importance to the situation is out here. Well, if you really are important, if you're upright and honorable, if that emperor is upright, he is absolutely to be honored in an upright fashion. It says that the light of the body is the eye. And if your eye be single, then your whole body will be full of light. It comes from the commandments of God and keeping his law. It says, but if thine eye be perverted, and there's a pervertedness out here. There is manipulation going on, plots, sex, prostitution around some nonsense, and death is out here on it. But if your eye be perverted, then thine whole body be full of darkness. Therefore, if the light in you be darkness, and how great is that darkness? Great out here on somebody, folks. So again, to stay or to abide or to sit in a location or a habitation, somebody's looking towards a place, a business, a home, or something like that around something's going on out here. Somebody who plays the piano or piano lessons or whatever for any given person. There's just music out here, just in general energy. So the sea, the water's right here. Like I said, let the demon go into the pigs, the unclean animal, and let him drown. That's exactly what God's going to fix him to do with this demon out here. As soon as you do something, he's going to devour the situation. He's going to spoil somebody out here. So the roaring of the sea, tumult, the word surf is here. You could be just a surfer as well. Also, it says looking toward the water. So looking toward came out here. So somebody is looking toward something going on out here. A death penalty is up on. So yes, and that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And God's saying he's going to devour you, and that they know that they're in trouble. They know that they are. That's why they keep pulling their britches down, thinking sex is going to get them out of something. Sex is going to kill you. A twice dead energy. You'll go to the pit. There is a death penalty out here on a person. That's why they freaking doing what they're doing, and they're in error. Credit card fraud is going on, folks. It sure is. It came out yesterday as well. Likes to just brag about themselves so that you'll think that there's something out here. They're lifted up in their pride. We don't care about you. There's a Republican out here, whether you're upright or not. It's going to prove that you are or not. I don't know who all's involved in this matter. It says, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. You shall not speak in a cause to decline after many, to wrestle with the judgment. Look, people, you do know what to do. You do know what to do. It's clear what the truth is. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what you should or shouldn't do. And somebody does have a judge out here and somebody trying to get them to do whatever. And hey, baby, and my fishy little talk, and they're wrestling with this back and forth. And you got something wrong with the inside of you. You don't got the Holy Spirit on the inside of you. You're being enticed because you've got some kind of, you're entangled in something out here with it. There's guiltiness. God says somebody's guilty out here. What's going on with me and other people that's going through similar stuff is wrong. You lost your mind. You can't even reason anymore. I guess not. If you're some type of freaking beast out here. I'm hurting. I need justice. I'd like to eat a meal today. So the letter R, so the Raito, it also sounds like the radio. Anyway, the name of my song came out here, but something happened in the rain as well. We got an umbrella here as well in that picture to bring it all out here. But this is the ride, and you do have vehicle situations out here, and I also got a situation with that nonsense as well. This is the judgment card in the deck, which is the head, the man, the boss, the chief, and they're out here. Some freaking Nebuchadnezzar is out here around some tough nonsense with them. They think they're ruling the freaking world, and they're just nothing but a freaking beast. This is a removal, and you're going to cooperate out here, and God's going to do it. If whoever is in the upright in this realm also set in a big position, and you're going to take authority to remove some stupid ditch that's got some crazy nonsense, or whoever, all the people involved in it, there is energies out here. You are being encouraged to remove them and make them cooperate. They're guilty. Sorry that they got to die. Sorry that they do. They got demons. That's their business. Stop getting entangled with this ditch stuff out here, folks. Why will you die? It's grossness. This is, like I said, it's something about a vehicle situation, and it's a removal and a cooperation. The letter R came out. So it's very prevalent to something. Somebody could drive a red car. The R and the D is red. We have a Republican also to bring that out here. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. We'll take it for a witness. But we have a vehicle and a car, and the color red is also going to be able to confirm that as well. Also, red roses are here. They sent white roses the other day, but roses or NGs are out here as well. An RN. We have health stuff that came out here as well. Somebody's name is Rick out here with the R and the K. Anyway, the door, the D and the R, or the doctor, the DR and the RN. So that combination is out here to confirm some stuff. But the door and the emperor represents the Dalet, which represents the door. So all these combinations of vehicle door is connected to something as well. Somebody could have somebody's keys, or they're wanting to use your keys to do something as well. Anyway, a runner. Somebody could go to the park and like to run. I don't know. Anyway, the R, the D, the Z, a razor. Venus is out here somewhere. We know that the dragon's out here. We talked about her the other day on the platform. The N, the K, the Q came out here. What else? And the S came out here as well. I think those are all the letters. All right. Well, this is what came out. Y'all pray for me. If you are able to help in any way, shape, or form, please make sure this box comes up if you click on the link down below. Or if you do go to PayPal, put the @ in front and type it completely out. It's ShannanEHensley, Shah, SHAHH. Completely. I would just type it out to be safe. My Cash App is just my name. If you can help put some food on my table today, or gather a team together to come and get me out of this place, or help in any way, shape, form, or pray, or network for me, then may God bless you, because He will. He commands us to loose chains of bondage, and God will fight for us. He says so. I'm going to devour these people if they think they're going to touch you. If they do it, I'll avenge for your blood because I've warned them. Archangel Michael is out here, so there is protection around, and there is no protection outside of God, he says. In which I know that. There's no way I could still breathe today if God Almighty wasn't on my side. This is what come out. Thanks for your help. Shalom.